HTVRONT has just released the new phone case heat press, so let's get into it. With this heat press, you'll be able to make your own phone case. This is an iPhone case, and today we're going to use this one for an Android case. Included is the universal phone case fixture sets. This one is for iPhone, but today we're using the Android. The first thing we need to do is configure the heat plate to match the phone case, and they provide a little chart for you. So just refer to the chart and the number of the phone case that you have. We're just going to go ahead and make sure that this fits accurately and that fits nice and tight. I'm going to go ahead and place this in here so that we can preheat it. Turn this on. While that's coming to temperature, I'm going to go ahead and print onto the sublimation film. You will need a sublimation printer for this. There are a few bundles available on the website, and you'll also be able to purchase materials separately as needed. So this is the matte side of the film. This is the glossy side. We are going to be printing on the matte side. In order to do that, I like to attach a piece of paper. I'm using sublimation paper just because it's nice and thick. I'm going to attach it with some washi tape. That way my printer can grab it properly. I'll be using my SureColor F17 sublimation printer. I've taken all the paper out and I've put my paper in here with the glossy side up so that it grabs properly. I'll go ahead and print. The program we're using is Idea Studio from Locklick. I have my image here. So the templates are available, and as you can see, I've selected Galaxy A51SG or 5G, and I'll be using that template. Here's my design, and then we're going to print from here. You will be mirroring your image. Set your quality to high. Make sure you select mirror image and then print. Okay, so this is already heated up. I'm going to go ahead and close this because we're going to use the top of this to actually heat up and dry our sublimation print. Okay, our print is all done. You want to make sure you don't touch the ink. And then just remove the washi tape with the paper. You can use this paper over again for your next print. Okay, this is warm, so we're going to go ahead and set that with the matte side up because we do not want the ink to transfer onto the machine. We're going to set that there for about 5 minutes, and that'll just sit there to dry. Okay, you'll see that I have the temperature set at 275, and we're going to be pressing for 310. And as that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and prep my phone case. You just get a lint-free rag and remove any lint from there. You're going to want to make sure you use your heat-resistant gloves. These are included with the machine. They're nice and thick. Okay, that print is dry. We're going to open this up. I'm going to put the phone case on here, but before we do that, we need to protect the lens cover. Let me show you what we do for that. The kit includes lens pads that we need to make sure fit one of the cases, and so this is one that will fit the case we're using. The kit also includes heat-resistant tape. Okay, so you put the plate to cover the lens there, and we get some heat-resistant tape and just keep it in place like that. I'll just put another piece like that just to make sure it doesn't move. And then make sure you have your gloves on, and we're going to put the case on top of the plate here. And you got to squeeze it and push it together just like this. There. Next, we're going to place the print with the matte side down, so the shiny side up. We're going to line this up right here. It's tempting to want to cut this down to see if you can fit more than one print on a piece of film, but you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that the film stays the same size because it has to cover the whole vacuum seal. So now that we have that lined up, we're going to close it and press. So right now it's taking all the air out and it's vacuuming the film around the phone case that we have in there. Okay, so now that it's sealed, it's basically just going to bake for a few minutes and we'll come back when it's done. HTVRONT also sent me a little sample of other things we could try. This is a ceramic ornament. Here is a pleather coaster. And we also have some buttons here we could try in a different video, as well as some keychains. So I'll have to try these in another video. Okay, so now it's beeping, telling me it's done. We got to put our gloves back on because it's going to be very, very hot. And with this system, once you open the door or open the lid, you're going to want to remove the film immediately. It's a hot peel. And there it is. Super cute. It's my Toy Story themed phone case. As you can see, it sublimated all the way around. Very cute. So now all you have to do is just remove the plate, and you can let this cool and then put it on your phone. Okay, quickly I'm going to take this out so you can see the depth of the heat press. So I would guess that this is about 3/4 of an inch deep. I don't know, it's too hot for me to measure right now, but that's the surface that we're looking at. And of course there's the heat plate on top that helps suction the seal. And that's it. So now I've created already an iPhone case, and this one is an Android case. As you can see, it's different sizes. Like I mentioned, these blanks are available on the HTVRONT site, as well as the Sublimation film. And depending on what bundle you purchase, you may have some that come with it, and also some things to get started. So that's it. If you have any questions, just drop them below. Make sure you check out my coupon code that I have also with the link. And as always, thank you for watching.